because I've always been the fat kid. Because when you see me on Saturday, you won't really understand it because I dropped a lot of weight, but I've always been a fat kid. So football has always been my thing where my weight and my size is appreciated. You know, like, I'm big. Oh, yeah, we want you. Come on. You know, I'm appreciated for the size where I used to be. And so it was like, oh, happy place. The reason I ended up in Philadelphia was because my Miami team decided to take a year off. And I went to the World Games, and I met the owner and actually Angie at the World Games. So I was going to take the season off, and I was like, you know what? And it's like, no, come tell me else. We got a new team. I was like, no, I'm not coming. So my whole first season with them, I flew back and forth all season long from Miami to Philadelphia, all season long to the games. Like that, like football is my life. Like I base everything around football. But as you grow as a player, you want to challenge yourself as a player. So Miami was a D2 team. Philly was a D2 team. Cali's a D1 team. Like I've been playing so long. It's like I need to step out of my little bubble and see what actual type of player I'm in. This year and last year, my first year playing offensive line, it's like the older you get, the more you want to stay off the ground. So I'm just like, okay, offensive line, boop, boop, boop. Let me push somebody to the side. I'm not throwing my body around because I'm getting old. So football is just like heaven. Like, I graduated last weekend, and on my chest, I even had a football thing. So, like, football is like my happy face, make me smile. It's just me. Anybody who knows me knows football is a special place in my heart. And even when I'm done and gone, like, I got my team, so I'm already picked out and the guy football on.
Oh, wow. I mean, I completely feel you there. I mean, you know, I've been fortunate enough for really my entire adult life, you know, through college, and football is how I've always made my living, and, you know, coaching at lower levels, and then, you know, work my way up to be a varsity defensive coordinator, and then, you know, a D-line coach now at a very prominent program. But I mean, it's just in my blood, and I'm with you. I don't know what I would do without football. And, you know, it's a big reason why, you know, we do the local games for the TV station. Yep. You know, I mean, we're not making any money off of it. We do it because we love football, and we have fun. Go out there and we get to watch spring football. And we feel like the competition level has been good. I mean, the hits are good. We enjoy watching it. And, you know, we get to have some fun and watch some ladies play football. Mm-hmm. So, next up, LC, why don't you kind of talk about, you know, why you play and your favorite part of the game?
Okay, I'm going to piggyback off everybody. Football is amazing. Football is life, girl power. But because I'm active duty Army, like, football also provides, like, a great way for me to have, like, my own little special dysfunctional functional family. You know, it's a great stress reliever because when you're making decisions for other people's lives and careers all day long, like, there's no other sport that lets you run full speed at somebody and they volunteer to let you hit them. Like, who does that? Thank you so much. Like, my stress relief. It's amazing. I play both sides, offense, defense, running back, linebacker. I dabbled at the end just a little bit, but at the end of the day, regardless if you're offense or defense, you still got to deliver the hit, and that's what I like. I'm that person that I don't mind sacrificing my body so somebody else can get a couple extra yards. Like, football is just a great bring everybody together. If you're on my side of the team, I love you. If you're on the other side of the team for 4 quarters, sorry, give your soul to the Lord because your ass is mine.
Hey. All right.
Kind of in a nutshell, like, I'm a happy-go-lucky person, but I get really aggressive on the field just because, you know, I take it serious, and I hope everybody who steps on the other side of that field when they come against, you know, my 11 against your 11, we all can see who's going to win, so let's keep it moving. I started playing in St. Louis with the St. Louis Slam, and it was more like a dare. Like, they thought I was a girly girl who didn't like to get hit or get dirty. But I loved it. Like, it was amazing. Like, I get to hit people. Come on. We ended up transitioning into the WFA, and when I played for that team, we actually won the very first WFA national championship.
Oh, sweet.
So
Nice.
It's like, wow, here we are 10 years later, and they're doing all this big, great, amazing things. My team is doing so awesome that it's like, you know, like how awesome and dope would it be for us to, you know, complete the book, close the chapter, and just win the national championship, you know, 10 years later as a team again with these amazing women. So I'm super excited. I'm super, like, motivated for this season.
Yeah, I mean, so obviously you have much better weather out in California than we do here in the Midwest right now. St. Louis,
Yes.
Kansas City, you know, our weather's pretty similar, and you know, I mean, it might be May, but I mean, last weekend at the game, we were wearing long sleeves and you know, jeans because it was still a little chilly.
Oh, I can believe it. We've had some preseason games out there where we're still playing in the snow. Your arms are getting scraped up. You know, you're afraid to wear sleeves because you don't want to drop the ball. Like, I totally got war wounds. I understand.
Yeah. I mean, so you know, hopefully this weekend we'll have a little better weather for you guys coming in.
Here's to hoping.
Yeah. So Alexis, Snickers. You know, it's your 8th season. You play running back. You played with the USA team also, won some gold. I mean, I kind of went through that intro. Why don't you talk about, you know, why you play, your favorite part of the game?
So, I mean, I play for the love of the game. Like, at the end of the day, you know, these girls become, it's like a sisterhood. You can rely on them. You know, if you are having a tough day, you go to them, and you know they bring you up. You know, it's just a great feeling to be part of a sisterhood like this.
Mm-hmm.
There's no other sport that, you know, you have to depend on your teammates. You know, in my instance, as a running back, to get the yards that I need. I need to depend on my linemen, my wide receivers, all of my blockers. But for the most part, I just play for the love of the game. I'm going to go against what some of my defensive players said, how defense is life. No, offense is life.
Oh.
Who doesn't like, you know, who doesn't like to see somebody completely take somebody off of their feet with a stiff arm? Like, come on. I get it. Tackles are great, but come on now. If me or Destiny or Elsie run through 15 people, 11 people, and get that touchdown, you can't say that that's not as exciting as a tackle. So that's just my spin on it.
No, yeah. I mean, I'm sure, you know, the head coach I work for currently, he would love to hear you talk about offense because he's he's kind of a quarterback guru, but, you know, so he would love to hear that, but I give him crap all the time, you know, that our defense carries them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm an offensive player, so I'm going to root for our offense.
Yeah, shut up, Gary.
No, so what was it like to travel to London, you know, with the New York team? And, I mean, how did you kind of get hooked up with that?
So, I mean, that was such a great experience. It was like, you know, once in a lifetime. They were down a running back or two that wasn't going to be able to make it. I have a lot of friends on the New York Sharks from, you know, playing with them in the USA team. And they asked me, and I was like, yeah, I can make this work. But it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun going through the new offense. A lot of fun, you know, as a running back, you have to be real nice to your linemen. So it was a lot of fun getting to know them, basically sucking up to make sure that they block for me. But it was a truly amazing experience.
I mean, that's awesome. So we'll kind of start with you on this next question and then work our way back up. But you know, where do you see women's football in 5 years? And I ask that just because, I mean, I feel like in the last 5 years it's grown a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, obviously, like about 4 years ago, I didn't even know Kansas City had a team. And Kansas City's had a team kind of since the beginning of this deal. But, I didn't know about it. So to each of you, and we'll just start with Alexis and work our way back up the list here. But where do you see it going, and how have you enjoyed the growth of it over the last 5 years?
I mean, when I started, there wasn't as many teams out. Like, you can see that it's growing.
Mm-hmm.
I think in 5 years, like, already we're on, ESPN3 for our championship games. Now we're live streaming certain games. I think in 5 years, I would hope that we will be live streaming all of our games. I just see growth. Like, granted, more leagues are sprouting up, but I think for the most part, the WFA as a whole is staying strong, and I just see it growing from here on out.
Yeah, and we've kind of noticed that too when from talking to when we had the Titans on one of our shows before they played their first game. We noticed when they talked about how the league had kind of grown, that it was like really kind of like organic, like it just really kind of evolved that way. It wasn't like some kind of big time investor came in and tried to force a league and then it didn't work out. It was like, hey, this is really cool. This is going really well. We have a lot of people signing up. Okay, let's add another team. Okay, let's add another team. Like it's totally felt like so easy. Well, the way it was told to us was just it kind of grew organically, like not forced at all. And so that the desire to have a lot of teams is there. So we kind of feel the same way where it's just going to keep going.
Yeah, the love of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Man or woman, it really doesn't matter. I feel like it'll grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, like I said, our local team, their home games are on a, just a local station here, which is kind of how we got involved this year, being able to do the color commentary and play-by-play for those. But, and so we're like, hey, let's do what we can with our show to help grow this league. And, I've reached out to, we have 4 home games for the regular season. I've reached out to each team and tried to get ladies on. Your team, Cali War, was the most receptive to getting, ladies on and to talk to us. So I just want to say to all of you, we do appreciate that.
No, we appreciate you. It's amazing.
But, so, LC, why don't you kind of talk about where women's football has come from and where you see it getting to in the next 5 years?
Football, women's football has definitely come leaps and bounds from when I first started playing over 10 years ago. It's more recognizable. Hopefully in the next 5 years, we won't be as much pay to play because you got to understand, like everybody who plays football, we pay player fees, we pay the travel, we pay a lot. Now we do have other companies out there that are supporting women because the future is female. But I wish they would do it on a more universal level because, there is a market. Women's playing football is very marketable. We are real athletes. We do play. We train hard. So, at least my goals or aspirations for the future of football in women's league is to just get it out there more and so eventually where we don't have to pay to play.
You know what? We've kind of noticed that we think it eventually will get that way. Really, what they'll need to be is there'll need to be a few more sponsors that end up seeing the value in doing that, and I think it's going to happen. We have a semi-pro men's team that plays here, and they get nobody comes out to the games, nobody, right? But then we go and do the game for TV, the Titans games, and there's a good crowd there, and they get into it, and so it's nice to see that. I'm like, dude, this team has more. The Titans especially have more potential for growth than the men's team does. I mean for real. So we think that the growth opportunity is there. It'll take a little bit of time, but it's gonna get there eventually.
Yeah, it's because it's an untapped market.
Right.
You have men or boys been playing, football since